My name is Elizabeth Connor, and I am doing a senior capstone project, Empowering Health Through Exercise, Combating Diabetes and Obesity-Related Health Conditions. The purpose of the study is to determine how daily exercise can be therapeutic to individuals with type 2 diabetes, which can restore the human body to a state of health. By establishing a daily exercise routine, we can lower the risk of obesity-related health conditions. The participants ages 20 to 65 who have type 2 diabetes live a sedentary lifestyle with minimal exercise and are willing to challenge themselves to a daily 12-minute high-intensity interval training exercise, or also known as a HIIT exercise, and a sample size between 3 to 10 individuals. Blood glucose levels and weight are the dependent variables, and the independent variables of this project is a 12-minute exercise. If a HIIT exercise is performed daily for 12 minutes, then it can be a type of natural treatment to heal the body from morbid health conditions. With exercise lies the foundation of glucose homeostasis that can help improve vascular and endothelial functions that present health benefits to a number of diseases. The nature of the study is to demonstrate how important it is for people to exercise. Obesity rates are increasing, and so are the health conditions associated with it. With exercise, the body can lower hyperglycemia, which most diabetic people rely on medications to help regulate blood glucose levels. Once the consent form is signed, we can start week 1 as the control week and will be only taking the fasting glucose levels once daily to establish a baseline. In this week, a Google form survey with questions will help me evaluate participants with their current health and lifestyles. Week 2 and 3 are exercise interventions. The procedure for the participant is to fast at minimum of 8 hours, no more than 10, in order to get the fasting glucose levels prior to exercise Monday through Saturday. Once levels are determined to be safe range, a 12-minute moderate to high-intensity interval exercise that allows 20 seconds of high intensity and 2 minutes of low intensity. Exercise is optional between walking or cycling and should be slightly under 12 minutes. Exercise should follow the chart. After 5 minutes of the exercise, participants are to record their glucose levels using a glucometer and appropriate test strips and lancets. On day 7, on Sunday, the participants will record their weight. Once levels are determined to be safe range between 100 and 269 milligrams per deciliter, exercise is safe to engage. Participants experience hypoglycemia should consume 1 serving of fast-acting carbohydrates and retest after 15 minutes. Levels between 72 and 99 milligram per deciliter should proceed with caution, continue monitoring glucose, and if needed, intake of carbohydrates and fluids. If feeling well with readings over 270 milligrams per deciliter, may proceed with caution as exercise is beneficial for lowering blood glucose levels and be sure to increase fluid intake. Levels of hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia and not feeling well, examples like abnormal sweating, trembling, anxiety, hunger, weakness, dizziness, inability to think straight, is not safe for exercise and should be noted. Per the Belmont report, all participants will be treated with the utmost respect and will not be forced to do anything that is unsafe or can be potentially bring harm to them. Each participant will have full disclosure of the project and will require to sign a consent form understanding the scope of the study and may withdraw at any moment during the data collection. It is important to note that exercise should be done safely and according to one's personal capabilities and health status. It is always recommended to consult with a healthcare professional before starting a new exercise regimen, especially if there are any underlying medical conditions or currently taking medications. Thank you for your participation.